Let me tell you a story about the very first humans, Adam and Eve, and the beautiful garden where it all began. A long time ago, God created a perfect place called the Garden of Eden. It was full of life, trees bursting with fruit, rivers sparkling like diamonds, and every animal you could imagine living in harmony. God made Adam and Eve to live in this paradise, and they were given one job: to take care of the garden. They had everything they needed: food, peace, and a close relationship with God. But there was one rule. God told them,
"You can eat from any tree in the garden, except for one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you eat from it, you will surely die."
It seemed simple enough, right? But one day, a crafty serpent slithered up to Eve. The serpent was sly and full of lies. It whispered,
"Did God really say you can't eat from that tree? He just doesn't want you to be like him. Go on, take a bite. You won't die."
Eve hesitated but looked at the fruit. It was so shiny, so tempting. She thought, so she reached out, picked the fruit, and took a bite. Then she gave some to Adam, and he ate too. Suddenly, everything changed. They realized they were naked and felt ashamed for the first time. They quickly covered themselves with leaves and hid when they heard God walking in the garden. God called out,
"Where are you?"
Adam finally stepped forward and said,
"We were afraid because we're naked, so we hid."
God asked,
"Did you eat from the tree I told you not to?"
Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the serpent. But God knew the truth. Because of their disobedience, God said,
Life would now be harder. Adam would have to work the land to grow food, and Eve would experience pain in childbirth.
Then God made them leave the garden. He placed angels with flaming swords to guard the way back, so they couldn't eat from the tree of life and live forever in their sin. It's a sad story, but it's also a lesson. Adam and Eve had a choice, just like we all do. Their choice brought sin into the world, but it also shows us how much we need God's help and forgiveness. The good news? This wasn't the end of the story. God had a plan to make things right, one that would bring hope to all of us. Please like and subscribe for more heartwarming video.